The flags go up. They're up. And the Paddy Power Irish Gold Cup, a rematch between Galopin Des Champs and Factor File. They have 17 fences to jump, and as they jump it, Galopin Des Champs, and on the outside, Hewitt, attended by Embassy Gardens as they race on towards their first ditch. These are tracked by Monty Star, and up the inside is the winner of 3 years ago, Conflated, Fence 2. And landing just in the lead, Embassy Gardens. From out wide, Hewitt, and between them is Galopin Des Champs, who's followed by Monty Star. Conflated, quartered cap of I Know the Way You're Thinking. As they jump the third, Hewitt nodded on landing as they make tracks to fence number 4, last down the far side. Embassy Gardens, the red cap, from stable companion Galopin Des Champs, followed by Hewitt, Monty Star. Skeweth out the back was I Maximus. As Galopin Des Champs just heads Embassy Gardens, making the run towards the second ditch in fence number 5, and followed by Monty Star, who's up into third. Hewitt next, and I Know the Way You're Thinking, and Grangeclare West. Conflated has lost ground, and Manila Kakuna held up Factor File. And then I Maximus. One more fence before they turn in. It will be number 6. And the definite leader now is Galopin Des Champs, out to complete a hat-trick of victories in the race. Rises at this from Monty Star, who landed just second from Embassy Gardens. Then Hewitt, the green jacket on the outside, as they come round the bend for the fence in the straight number 7. And the 25 running of the Paddy Power Irish Gold Cup. Galopin Des Champs straightens under Paul Townend, couple of lengths to the good over Monty Star, Rachel Blackmore disputing second place with Embassy Gardens and Michael O'Sullivan. On this side is Hewitt and Jordan Gainford, and then Grangeclare West and Brian Hayes in between horses. Over the far side is Conflated and Sam Ewing. I Know the Way You're Thinking and Keith Donoghue, followed by Factor File, Mark Walsh, and then Manila Kakuna. Danny Mullins last but one. Trading the field is I Maximus and Jody McGarvey. Tightly grouped with the circuit to race. It's Galopin Des Champs a length up. On Monty Star second, third, half a length back, Embassy Gardens. Fourth is Hewitt. And then on the inside, I Know the Way You're Thinking. Alongside I Know the Way You're Thinking is Grangeclare West. With the final 4, Manila Kakuna, Factor File. Conflated is continuing to drift back through the field. And finally, I Am Maximus. 10 more fences left to jump. Galopin Des Champs by a length and a half to Monty Star as they clear fence number 8, bringing them towards the halfway stage. Monty Star followed by Embassy Gardens, and then Hewitt and Grangeclare West. I Know the Way You're Thinking. As they go to the second of the 2 fences past the stands, this is 9 from home. Having passed halfway, Galopin Des Champs landed 2-length leader from Monty Star and Embassy Gardens. They're about to make the bend towards the back straight. Embassy Gardens followed by Hewitt. I Know the Way You're Thinking, and Grangeclare West and Manila Kakuna. And then Factor File, Conflated, and I Maximus. Making the bend to the final mile and a quarter with 8 fences left to jump. And it is Galopin Des Champs at the head of the race. And the market itself, followed by Monty Star, 2 lengths between them. Then Embassy Gardens, who's followed by Hewitt. I Know the Way You're Thinking, Grangeclare West, Manila Kakuna. With the back 3, Conflated, Factor File, and I Am Maximus as they go through their starting point. 7 fences left to jump as they race to the final 9 furlongs. And it's Galopin Des Champs enjoying a couple of lengths lead over Monty Star, followed by Embassy Gardens and Hewitt next. Galopin Des Champs over that one from Monty Star and Embassy Gardens entering their final mile as they make tracks to the second last ditch. This will be 6 fences from the finish. It is Galopin Des Champs leading a packing field from Monty Star to Embassy Gardens. Far from fluent there was Factor File as they go towards the next. 6.5 furlongs to go. This fence coming up is 5 from home. And it's Galopin Des Champs up and over from Embassy Gardens, who's just regained second and jumping from Monty Star. As they race towards the 4th last fence, Monty Star being followed by I Know the Way You're Thinking, Hewitt out wide. then Grangeclare West, and starting to edge a little bit closer is Feb to File. Over that fourth last fence, Galopin Des Champs, pursued by Embassy Gardens, Monty Star Hewitt, onto their heels Feb to File, then Grangeclare West, followed by Manila Kakuna. Losing ground, I know the way you're thinking, and then I'm Maximus and Conflated. Last ditch, 3 from the finish. Galopin Des Champs, a length in front of Monty Star, who's just wrestled back second from Embassy Gardens. Pushed along is Hewitt, followed by Feb to File, Grangeclare West, Manila Kakuna. I know the way you're thinking, Conflated, and I'm Maximus. 2 out. Galopin Des Champs from Monty Star. Hewitt responds on the outside, followed by Embassy Gardens. Feb to File makes a move in between horses, then Grangeclare West, who's followed by Manila Kakuna. Round the bend they come. 1 fence left, and it's starting to boil now. Galopin Des Champs asks for more. Embassy Gardens on the right, Feb to File in the centre. Grangeclare West, they're coming to the final fence, the Irish Gold Cup. And it's Galopin Des Champs over in front, but only just to Feb to File. Over on the far side is Grangeclare West, who's followed by Embassy Gardens, but it is Galopin Des Champs containing them. It's the stuff of legends here at Leopardstown as Galopin Des Champs completes a hat-trick of victories in the Irish Gold Cup. Grangeclare West, Feb to File as Willie Mullins sweeps the board.
Paul Townend has just ridden Galopin Des Champs to a 3rd Irish Gold Cup. It equals Jadami, B4 Salmon, Florida Pearl 1-4. I've seen you elated after 2 Cheltenham Gold Cups on this horse and 2 previous wins in this race. I don't think I've seen a grin as broad as that. Tell us why today meant so much to you.
I suppose because everyone's getting behind him. There's a lot of pressure going out on him, and thankfully he's so simple to ride. But I was just saying, like, I've ridden a lot of times around Leopardstown, but when I jumped the last ditch, I could hear the crowd from the stands, and you can often pass in front of them and you don't hear them. And I was in the zone down there, and I just couldn't believe how much of a roar it must have been to make it that far down the track.
You feel now that finally the public really have got him chiselled into their collective heart?
I think so. The reception he got here the last day was very good, and today you've seen it as well. But there's a great look. The crowd that come racing in Ireland, they really do appreciate a good horse, whoever trains it, and they appreciate a foreign horse coming as well once it's a good horse. So they really do get behind him, and they love the racing here.
Before we talk about the nuts and bolts of today's race, you've ridden so many special horses, really special horses. What is that extra bit with him that just puts him that little higher up?
I don't know. Look, he obviously has huge talent. His appetite for it, I think, is the one. Like, he puts his head down and he gallops, and it's rare you can turn in, and it's a privilege to turn in Leopardstown, and you look at the last fence and you can ride at it like it's not there, and you know when you land you're going to gallop to the line, and if one goes by you, it goes by you, but it won't be very good.
And we were all standing watching, a group of us, and when you jumped the last, everyone said, watch him now, watch him now. It's that kind of turbo charge that you so rarely see in these horses.
That's what sorts the good ones from the very good ones, I think, and you know, he loves it around here. He takes well to it, and we're just very privileged to have him, I think, yeah.
And there was another part of this race, and I don't know how much you saw of him before you got on him today. Quite a few of these were getting on top of themselves, quite a few of them just getting a bit toey. He was ambling around here like an old sheep.
Sure, he's used to doing it now, and you know, as a novice he used to get on with it, but that was the advantage we had when he jumped well as a novice. But you know, the first year in open company, he really grew up and went about his business properly.
I mean, did you know when you were riding him as a novice chaser that there was all that talent under the bonnet?
I've won like you know, to be honest, he's surpassing everything I thought he could do. But when you do put an obstacle in front of him, he just finds another level again. And yeah, as I say, we're very privileged, and we may enjoy him because the likes of him are rare.
An almost carbon copy of last time. Did he feel different in any way to the Savills?
I suppose I actually said after the Savills that he could have jumped better, but he was in front and taking it all in, and on decent ground today with horses behind him making him focus, I was able to lie up his neck and enjoy it even more today, yeah.
and just fingers crossed we get to enjoy another exhibition when you get to Cheltenham. You've ridden another star today, a future star, in Final Demand in the opening race. Willie Mullins used the word awesome. He doesn't bandy that around very often. Do you share that view?
Yeah, I was very taken by him today. I thought there's a lot of horses, just when I was waiting during the race I wasn't riding in, I just looked back through the result of it, and I suppose a few did disappoint behind, but yeah, he was very professional for horses, so little racing done, and he could have a bright future, I think. Yeah, he just has a lovely way of going about things.
And before we call this a day, Paul, tomorrow's another day, and you ride another great friend tomorrow, State Man. I said yesterday, jockeys have to be quite clinical in the way they think about making choices, but to what extent is what he has already done for you informed your decision to ride him tomorrow?
You have to you can't leave your heart rule your head too much in this game. Look, there's very, very little between them on ratings with the allowances and their work at home. I rode them a couple of times since, and I probably only confused myself even more, but I hope I'm on the right one. Stateman obviously never turned up here the last day, but back to his best form. He acts around here. I think she has to improve to his level still, so if we win, brilliant. If we get beat, we'll congratulate Danny and Rich and try and get Danny off for the next day.
These are special horses, special times. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.